In today's video, I'm going to simplify the game of golf in less than 10 minutes. And I'm going to do it now. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can simplify golf and make it a lot easier in under 5 minutes. I'm going to play one hole and I'm going to break down each shot to be as simple and effective as possible. And I honestly think this can help golfers of all levels. So guys, get in the comments below and let me know if this helps you. Let me know if it simplifies it for you. Now let's go on with it and make it a little bit easier. First of all, to enjoy your golf that little bit more, but also to play that little bit better, to score that bit better. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to assess the hole and look where the trouble is. Now the trouble on this hole is to the left-hand side. There is a big lake on the left, plenty of room on the right and a fairway bunker about 250 yards out there. That's how I've made my club selection. That's how I'm going to hit drive, because I know that if I hit this well, it should carry that bunker. If I hit anything less than that, it may potentially go in the bunker, or I might just be left with a long way in. So to stand at the driver, I want the ball just on the left big toe for a right-hander. I'm going to stand with my feet shoulder width apart, and from here I'm going to take the club as far away from myself as I can with a nice wide takeaway and aim away from that trouble, just like that, up the right hand side. Now we're in play and I've opened the hole up a little bit, I can start to think about how I'm going to attack this flag and maybe make a birdie. So you'll see here guys, even on quite a dangerous hole for me, with my bad shot being a left miss and there being a lake on the left, I've actually thought more about pre-swing principles. I've actually thought more about planning the hole out. Where do I want to hit it? Where can I definitely not go? And what hazards could potentially get in my way of making a birdie, a par, or even a bogey. So you can see here we're now on the right hand side of the fairway, and my first point of call is to look at where that flag is on the green. You can see that's pretty central. I think that's also a front flag. So I know that this is a 120-yard golf shot, but with it being a front flag, I definitely don't want to leave it short. I want to try and make sure that I do hit the green, even in a worst case scenario. So I'm going to hit a wedge in here. And now what happens with a wedge is the drive, the ball position moves back. That's because I'm trying to on the ball and take a nice little divot after the shot, ideally not on your practice swing like that. Also with a wedge, I want to make sure that I've got a nice light grip pressure and that I'm not trying to hit this way too hard. I see it so often, people try and hit the iron shot too hard, they try and club down when they should club up, and that can have a catastrophic effect on your game, on your ball striking and on your scores. So for me here, I've got a shot of around 120 yards. I know I want to land it around 120 to 130 because that's the safe miss. So let's have a go at that. Ball position in the middle. I'm going to lean my handle forward ever so slightly to create that forward shaft lean. And from there, that's how you get a wonderful strike with a wedge. This is going too well. I should maybe do these videos more often. 2 divots to put back. Now one thing you'll notice there, that even with a wedge in my hand, I'm still thinking about playing the percentage shot. I'm still thinking, yes, I want to attack this flag, but where's the worst place I'm going to miss it? Where's the place where might cost me a par instead of missing the target where you've got 0 green to work with? Also, it's important that we don't find any bunkers, any hazards, any traps. Yes, it's always nice to hit it close. Yes, depending on your level, it's always nice to make birdies, but it's equally as important not to make bogeys and not to miss it in the wrong place. Instead of missing somewhere, you have no green to work with. So the ball must have taken quite a fiery bounce here. I found myself missing the green to the left-hand side, but the saving grace here is that we've got plenty of green to work with. Now you could put this, I'm going to play a little bump and run with a 9-iron here, try and get it as close as we can. When you're going to play this shot, it's important not to be annoyed. It's important not to be upset with yourself because you've missed the green from 120, 130, 140 yards. Make sure you stay in the moment, make sure you give it your all, and make sure you keep your weight on the left foot. That's the biggest point that so many people get wrong when chipping and playing bump and run shots. Also, make sure you read the green properly. You'll see that's going to move to the right now. A lot of times when people miss the green and they are chipping, they're transfixed on the hole, they go straight for the hole, the ball goes away from the hole, and they end up with a much longer par putt than I've got there. Now there's nothing simple or easy about a 3-foot downhill left to right putt, but the old saying a 3-foot putt means just as much as a 300-yard drive is actually true, even though it annoyed you when your dad used to tell you that. But what I'm going to make sure I do is I'm going to make sure I go through my routine that I've practiced, and if you take the flag out, take it out even from this distance, and from there you've done your all, to make your par putt and move on to the next hole.